Morning everyone. It's a beautiful day here this morning. The sun is not quite up. You can see it just coming over the hill there. But it's quite an awesome view from here. So I've given them we call this Gum Hill. I've got it split in half of the reel for when we're milking cows, but I've given them this whole gully to graze, just because they make less mess, don't damage the hills as much. This is really the steepest country we have at the back of the farm, and the other end of it where the cabin is, I gave them 1 day up in there because last year I tried to get 4 days out of it and it turned wet and they made an absolute mess in there. So I thought from now on I'm not going to graze these hills too hard in the winter, just run the cows through them, get them grazed while the weather's nice, and it'll come back pretty quick because it's sort of been grazed like a milker anyways. So yeah, that's the plan. So that's why you can't see many cows, because they've gone around the corner up in the gully. So just have a look at this planting that me and Miriam did not quite a year ago, but there's quite a few plants growing in here. You can see for some reason there's not many down this end. I don't know why I didn't plant many here, but you can see them all through here. There's plants. So Dad shifted that batten fence back from out under those trees there, shifted it back up on top, and we had some plants left over, so I planted them in there, and they look really good. I'm really happy with how the plantings are going. So yeah, we're going to shift the other mob, and I've got to set up fences because tomorrow I'm probably going. So tomorrow's the last day to set up any fences. But get it all set for when Suzanne's going to shift the cows while I'm away. So yeah, and probably do some spraying, get a load of spray done. So one thing with my rotation at the moment, I just had a look on the weather forecast. It's pretty fine for the next week, and my theory is, everyone has their different theories, but it's going to be dry. Try and keep the cows a bit tighter, and then when it's wet you can give them a bit more. So this paddock, it's not quite, technically it's not quite 5 days grazing, and I would normally just get 4 out of it, but because the weather's dry at the moment, you could probably tighten them up a little bit so we can get 5 days out of this rather than 4. And that just means if it's wet or further down the track, if we need to give them some more grass, we've got that extra day where we've saved a day, as well as if the cows get out or something silly like that, at least you got a little bit up your sleeve. So I think you can never have too much grass at this time of the year. Right from now on, you can never have too much. So if you can save a little bit here and there, it helps you out in the long run. So yeah, that's just something I just thought about now. So yeah, so that this fence just here, so I'm standing on Friday's break, and then we've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday up that way. So yeah, food for thought. So that's this mob setup. So they've got Thursday, Friday, and if I get a spare reel I'll set another one up for Suzanne over there. What a beautiful morning. You can see the coast quite clearly this morning. Sun's just getting up there. So I'm just about to start spraying, so I've still got to put a trough there, should do that. This is the piece where I took the top off this hill, cut in a bit of topsoil, flattened out that side, filled in a gully, cut down some Japanese cedars that were down there, and this turned out really good. There's a good track now down into the paddock, Used to be steep, but yeah, there's tons of grass up here. So they really need to come and graze here, but still going to do the pasture spraying on everything, so we'll get it done. But yeah, the weights made a big difference already. Just driving with a full load, it turns the corner, doesn't go straight. So for some reason, got some rubbish in the end of that nozzle. First time it's blocked up. Not sure when I done this, but I just must have hit the boom on the ground. I've got it's sort of like a quick release or breakaway, you know, if it hits the ground. Still looks right there. Yeah, it's tight, this piece of race. The Tow and Fert arm sticking out there. Now we're above it, it's alright. I'm going to spray these back two paddocks. So these ones have been grazed off. Oh, it's a few weeks now. But yeah, they got a good bit of regrowth, so a bit of urea and jib and pasture spray on those, and they should come up really good. That's the plan anyways. So I've just been to Netherton and picked up another ton of urea, and I'm just loading up my second load of spray. So yeah, it's all going well. Nice weather, really nice weather. It's quite warm, very mild actually. So I'm gonna spray 2 flat paddocks over that way, and then gonna head out to McDonald's corner where we did the planting. Gonna spray those paddocks out there because they got a bit of growth on them, so that's the plan. So I've just left the Fledbag dispenser between the 2 bags. Yeah, so once I've got scales on that Tow and Fert, I'll be a bit more accurate. I've probably ended up putting it in lighter than what I normally would, lighter than 10 kgs a hectare, just because I'm only gauging it on how much the water's rising. So yeah, it will get more accurate. It's just how it is. But yeah, we're gonna, oh, I've got some different pasture spray now, batten, because they said at Farm Source they're phasing out Preside, so I've got a different pasture spray to go on, which is batten. I haven't used this before, so work out how much I need to put in and put it in. I just had a brain fart. I didn't put any jib in with the last load that I did. Oh well, it's alright. Get done next time. Put some jib, definitely put some jib in this load. Load done. Giving the tractor a hose off because the urea gets all over it when it gets a bit windy. It's good to give it a wash. Should leave it out in the rain one day. It's probably be a good idea. Really wash it off. But yeah, it's been a good day. I've enjoyed working today. Not feeling too crook. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you somewhere else on the farm. See ya. The one thing I forgot to mention is that Fledbag worked really well. Really happy with how easy it was to put in the bottom of the bag and then to dispense into the sprayer. So yeah, once I got those scales, it's going to be mint.